DiRT Showdown is the first title to come from the newly formed Codemasters Racing label. It's also the first game to use their new online RaceNet network, which allows players to compare stats with friends and so on. DiRT Showdown runs on the same engine as DiRT 3, but Showdown is a completely different kettle of fish. We swap rallies for smashing and trailblazers for, well, more smashing. That's because Showdown is mostly about, you guessed it, smashing, and that's what makes it great. There's a handful of modes to mess around in, most of which still depend on finishing first to win. However, it's full contact and bashing the other races is not only allowed, it's encouraged. On top of the standard races, there's modes such as Elimination, where the racer at the back of the pack will be removed after each lap. Also, there's 8 Ball, where the racers will fly around in a figure of 8, guaranteeing carnage on the crossover points. DiRT Showdown also comes equipped with a full contact destruction derby mode. The aim here is to accumulate as many points as possible within the time limit by ramming other drivers. Points are rewarded for how hard you hit someone and whereabouts you hit them. T-bone someone at full speed and you'll get far more points and do more damage than if you were to gently caress their bumper. Some maps take place on elevated platforms, and knocking drivers off the edge will again earn you more points. Don't panic if you get knocked off yourself, there's ramps all around the platform that will get you back into the fray, although you're using valuable seconds and points while milling around downstairs. Hooligan mode is new here too. It's basically a step up on Gincana mode in DiRT 3, but this time there's 2 players. You'll have a track each and the winner is the first person to negotiate all the obstacles and cross the finish line first. The emphasis this time is speed rather than points, but aside from that, it's very similar to the Gincana mode of its predecessor. Presentation in DiRT Showdown is top notch. Menus are slick and look great, with items falling from the sky before you're allowed to select them. The music is gut-busting, although if you don't like your dance, your dubstep or your rock, you'll probably be flicking through the menus as quickly as possible. When you start the game, you'll have a couple of motors to choose from, depending on the mode you've chosen. As you complete levels in World Tour mode, you'll make more cars available to purchase. You can also upgrade cars if you prefer, choosing to sink your cash into speed, power or handling, increasing the rank of the vehicle. Unfortunately, you can't take any old banger and upgrade it into an unbeatable tank. Each car does have an upper limit of upgrades available. Events are commentated on by a very excitable young man. He'll cheer you on when you're doing good and badmouth you when you're not. He can be annoying at times, and some of the things he says are fairly stupid, but there's not much repetition and at times he can be quite funny.
It's like the 2 cars are kissing. Aww.
There's also a whole host of online options available, should you have an online pass that is, as well as the ability to upload highlights straight to YouTube, a feature we first saw in DiRT 3. DiRT Showdown is the car smash 'em up we've been waiting for. There have been plenty of car combat games in the last few months, but it's nice to have something which doesn't have miniguns on the roof or power-ups dotted around the map. It's a throwback to the destruction derby games of old. Just you, a car and some destructive fun.
2, 3.
For more news, reviews and previews, visit us at mkgaming.com, like us at facebook.com/mkgaming, or follow us on twitter.com/mkgaminguk.